Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Paul. What's yours?
Where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
My name is Shahin. I'm from India.
Okay, nice to meet you. So, your name was what, sorry?
Shahin.
Shaheen. Okay, Shaheen. Okay, how can I help you today, Shaheen?
I had made a reservation with some other teacher, and your reservation I think was for 29. But I don't know. I have messaged that teacher about my topic, but
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you my topic. Okay. Uh, I wanna learn word stress, intonation, assimilation, linking, inclusion, illusion.
Can you repeat, please? Because the sound isn't great.
Okay. I want to learn
That's
word
better.
stress,
Word stress.
word stress,
Yeah.
intonation,
Intonation.
linking,
Right?
linking,
Thinking.
link, illusion, assimilation, and I think one more is illusion. There's
Illusion.
this rhythm of the word, how to stress the words and the rhythm, all those.
Okay, I will be very honest with you now, Shaheen. What you need is somebody who deals with phonetics.
Yeah,
This isn't
exactly.
this isn't an area that I'm particularly great at. It's not a strength of mine. I don't want to delude you and uh, give you false expectations. This is not a strength of
Okay,
mine. I'm sorry.
okay, it's all right. Then, what is your specialty? What's your strength?
So I am an English teacher. However, I'm not a phonetics expert by no means. I've been
Okay,
teaching English for 10 years. Um, but I mean, the way it sounds like you're using some very technical terms, which are
yeah.
best directed to a phonetic specialist. I help my students with pronunciation. Obviously, you have to as a language teacher, but not in the detail that you're looking for.
Okay, all right. Then I'll select the topic. Teach me advanced modals.
Advanced modals.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, hang on a sec. Then I mean, um, let's have a look. When you say advanced modals, are you talking about like can, may, might, those modals?
Uh, can we? My these things are basic, but I wanna learn should have had, should have had to, like that.
Okay, okay, okay. What do you know about it? Or
Or if you are not comfortable with that topic, you can teach me
I'm
whatever you want. It's all
I'm
right.
I'm perfectly comfortable with it, but okay. Most teachers, when they want, if you want to, it's quite. I can teach you any grammar at all. However,
All right.
I can teach you best if you allow me a little time to prepare a proper lesson for you. If you just say,
Okay.
teach me this, well, it's like, well, hang on a sec. Um, and, without any material prepared, it's not that
Okay.
easy. Um,
Okay. Okay. I
and
had made reservation with someone else actually. I had messaged him, and when I called, suddenly you appear, so I got little bit confused. Maybe he canceled reservation, but I didn't get any message.
I don't know, that's very strange because I didn't have a reservation with anyone right now. So I don't know why you came straight to me. I don't know.
Okay.
But
All right. So you can teach me any topic or whatever you are feeling comfortable with,
The same.
or what is your specialty or what is your strength?
Okay. So the same thing applies here. I can't just teach you anything because I don't know you. I don't know what you already know. It's impossible. You know, for example, if you say teach me anything, well, I don't know. You know, if I started teaching you about, for example, the present perfect, you probably already know the present perfect. Yeah, it doesn't quite work that way. First of all, I need to know my student so before I can actually better help them, because I need.
Okay. First tell me how CAMBLY works. Means when students interact with you, maybe they are booking lessons at least for 8 days, 15 days, or 1 month. Means
Okay.
if one teacher is teaching them continuously, it will be beneficial for them because daily learning from new teachers, it may be difficult for that student and teacher also.
So with my students, we first have uh, at least a minimum of one lesson where there's just conversation, there's just general conversation, so that I can get a better idea of what their level is. So I get a better idea of what their needs are. During that lesson, we'll discuss what their goals are and what their expectations are. From there, I can go ahead and put together some sort of plan that will better help them. For example, I had a student who, like you, said, teach me idioms. I want to know about idioms. Well, their English was already pretty good. And for me to then start teaching them idioms, perhaps it's going to be a bit of a waste of time because I'll end up preparing idioms that they already know.
Okay.
So I then say to my student, well, look, okay, go ahead, go away, and then for homework, I will give you a big list of idioms, and you can highlight the ones that you don't know.
Okay.
Then next lesson, I will help you with those ones. So there needs to be some sort of more structured, more planning involved. Otherwise, it's not an effective use of time. Okay, so first of all, we get to know my student and I, we get to know each other. I get to see what their level is, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. They get to tell me what their goals are, what their expectations are, and then I can have a bit of a think about it and put together some sort of plan.
All right.
Okay. So what are your goals? Why are you here on CAMBLY? What's your target?
I want to polish my English, and I've joined CAMBLY to take lessons for IELTS.
Okay.
I have subscribed CAMBLY for 3 months, but I thought that it's my fourth day on CAMBLY. So I thought first a few days I'll interact with the teachers. Whatever I'm feeling that I should learn those things, I'll learn, and then for 2 months I'll take IELTS classes.
Okay. What score do you need in the IELTS?
9.
A 9. Okay.
9.
Okay. And has anyone given you feedback as to what score you are now?
No, nothing. I haven't appeared for the exam.
But has anyone given you a mock test?
No, not at all.
Would you like me to give you a mock test?
Sure.
And then we can see where you are, what you need to do to get to the 9.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Let's begin then. Let's do part 1. You know that do you know about the speaking part? It's 3 parts, and part 2 you need to speak on your own for 2 minutes. You know about this?
I don't have any much idea about it. I have been watching some YouTube videos. That much only I know. Otherwise, I haven't discussed much about it with anyone.
Okay. So the speaking part of the exam is made up of 3 parts. Part 1, relatively easy general questions. Part 2, I will show you the question and give you 1 minute to prepare your answer. Your answer should be between 1 and 2 minutes long. Okay? So you're going to speak on your own uninterrupted for that time. If you're looking to get a 9, then I would expect you to speak for 2 minutes. Okay? After that, we're going to have a general discussion around the same topic as part 2. Okay?
Yes.
All right, let's begin. So the first part, we're going to talk about your hometown. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you like where you grew up?
Not much. Should I elaborate?
Yes, please.
I don't like much about my hometown because my schooling was not in a much good school. English medium schools were not available in my hometown. I studied in my mother tongue, and I face a lot of problems when I go to my junior college, 11th and 12th grade. I face a lot of problems, and then good facilities, hospital facilities, education facilities, and other facilities are not available here. If you want something means updated things or some like computers
Okay.
or some good things we want to buy.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. And what did you like about your hometown?
Good thing is that about my hometown is traffic is less, pollution is less because it's like a countryside, and people are very innocent, not like metro cities. Nobody's talking to each other. When we have any, we need any help, they come to help us, and they are very friendly. We celebrate our festivals together, and means we have a very good relation with them, like friends, like family. It's a benefit of countryside, and definitely I like it because it's very means what can I say, cool and calm place. Because whenever some kind of riots or any kind of like major political issues happen outside, but it doesn't affect my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely I like my hometown for that reason.
Okay. Has your hometown where you grew up, has that changed at all? Since
Sorry, repeat the question.
Yeah. Your hometown where you grew up, has it changed since you were a child?
Yeah, definitely it's changed a lot. When I was a child, roads were not there, good roads was not there, English medium schools were not there, good hospital facilities were not there at that time. But now it's improving day by day. Not as much as good like cities or metro cities, but definitely comparatively, it's good than before. Good schools are there, hospitals, and so many things. If we want to buy something, we can get from here.
Mm-hmm.
No need to go out of the city to buy those things like before. Definitely, it has been improving day by day.
Good. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, we're going to go on to part 2. Okay.
You're invisible. Yesterday also my teacher was invisible. I'm just looking at blank screen.
Say again, sorry.
Sorry.
Could you repeat, please? What did you say, Shaheen?
You are invisible.
Uh-huh.
I think net problem is there.
I think.
But it's all right.
I think. Are you? I think that usually means that there's a connection problem, an internet connection problem.
Okay, internet connection problem, or unstable internet.
If you can't see my picture, my face now, my screen, then that means that there's an internet issue. because tutors don't have the facility to turn their camera off. Okay, so
Okay.
all right, I'm going to show you the question for part 2 on the CAMBLY chat box. Can you see it?
Describe a large company that you are interested in. You should say what kind of company it is, what the company does, how know about it, and explain why you are interested in.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 minute. I'm going to give you 1 minute for you to prepare your answer. You can use a pen and paper if you like, okay? And I would advise you to do that. Okay. And I would expect, like I said, I would expect you to speak for about 2 minutes, okay? So I'm going to time you now for 1 minute. I will tell you when that is over and when to start speaking, okay? Okay. Okay, time is up. So now I'd like you to start speaking on your own, uninterrupted, for 1 to 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. I would like to work in a multinational company in Mumbai. I have not decided the name of that company. I would like to work in this company because they are offering a good salary. It's a multinational company, so I'll get an opportunity to travel abroad, and they send their employees to the different trainings. Then I'll get the exposure to different countries, and I'll get the opportunity to learn from them. Then they are providing good facilities, like they are providing accommodation, then medical facilities, then they are providing allowance, like if we are traveling to abroad or in our own country, they are providing all those facilities. Then they arrange meetings in big hotels, like 5-star hotel, 6-star hotel. So it's really amazing to explore our own skills, own abilities, and to enhance our own knowledge and skills. So I always love to learn new things. I always love to meet new people and learn from them. And it's a multinational company, so I would like to interact with the people from different countries. I'll get an opportunity to learn different cultures from different countries, and definitely it will be fun and enjoyable. I feel that work should not only work, but it should be means your passion, or your if work is of your choice, definitely you will enjoy. So I thought that working in a multinational company is really good or will be a good option for me.
Good.
And definitely I would.
Thank you. 2 minutes. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to continue to talk about working in big companies, business general. Okay. What are the
Actually, what's happening? I don't have any experience of companies and all. I'm working in a school, so it's a little bit difficult for me, but I tried somehow.
Good. Well done. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as you can say whatever you like. It doesn't have to be true. It can be completely imaginary. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all thing. It's whatever I spoke with you. It's all are imaginary things because I don't have any experience of
Well,
company.
good for you. Well done. Okay, so what are the differences between working in a big organization compared to a smaller one?
Definitely, there are a lot of differences. In big organization, you get a lot of opportunities, while in small organization, opportunities are less
Mm-hmm.
comparatively. Then it affects your salary also, and your salary affects your family, your kids' upbringing. You cannot give them good education if you are working in a big organization. You can fulfill their desires, you can fulfill your needs, and after all, money is important for everyone's life, so definitely it affects a lot. Small companies, they do not provide good accommodation, while big companies provide accommodation, allowance, and we get opportunity to meet the people.
Good, thank you. Do you think it's fair that people at sort of an executive level get paid so much more money than people at the lower level?
Exactly. It's fair because people who are on executive level, they have a work pressure. People who are working on a lower level, they have a limited work. But the people who are on executive level, they have to manage all the things. The people who are working on low level, they have to supervise them, they have to manage them. They have so many different kind of work, and it needs skills, leadership qualities, and they have to means somehow they have to manage all the people together. They should maintain the compatibility with them, and if whatever problem the lower sections people have, they have to solve those problems. They have to look after so many things of companies. They have a lot of responsibilities for everything, and that's why I think it's fair enough.
Okay, good. What are some of the advantages of working for a bigger company?
You're talking about disadvantages.
Advantages.
Advantages. I think I talked already about advantages because we will get a good salary, then good medical facility, allowance, good accommodation,
Okay.
opportunity to travel abroad to meet the
Yeah.
people.
Okay. Good. Let's stop there. Let's stop the test there. I'll give you some feedback, okay? So right now, I think you would be a 7, okay? The main reason, two reasons. One is grammar, and the other is your lexical resource, okay? Your grammar is good, it's
Yes.
accurate. However, you're not using a range of grammar tenses. So for example, in part 2, pretty much your whole answer was in the future. You were just saying will, okay? And sure, describe a large company that you are interested in. You should say what kind of company it is, what the company does, how you know about it, and explain. Okay. The question doesn't necessarily warrant speaking all in the future. So and this comes down to technique of answering the exam question, okay? You need to figure out a way that you can demonstrate a bigger grammar range. So, you know, the examiner, probably knows that you know the present perfect, you know the past perfect, the conditional, the passive voice, but unless you demonstrate it, he can't give you the benefit of the doubt. So you need to figure out a way of demonstrating it, answering these weird types of questions, okay?
All right.
The other thing is your lexical resource.
Yeah, definitely. I don't use much advanced vocabulary.
Okay, so your vocabulary is not bad, but at the higher levels, 7, 8 to 9, I would expect to hear a lot more idiomatic sort of language. For level 9, I would expect some colloquialisms. I didn't really hear any. So
Yes.
for that reason, I would put your level at a 7 right now. Okay.
I don't expect 7 also. I thought that I will get 5 or something.
No, it's very good. It's your pronunciation is good. Your fluency is good. I mean, and your grammar is accurate. It's just what you need is you probably do need to learn some idioms and colloquialisms, but you just now need to learn the technique to answer these questions. Now, there's something that you can do that will help, that you can do at home on your own, that will help you. There are so many websites that offer you past IELTS questions. Okay, just find some and start answering the questions yourself. Write out your answers. Write out your answers, then look back and be critical and say, well, in terms of grammar, have I used a range? Is it, if you've answered just in the past and the present, then you're limiting your score. So if you've just used the past and present, you need to then go back and figure out a way that you can, get a sentence in there that expresses the conditional tense. Get a sentence in there that is the present perfect tense. Okay. This is all about technique of answering the questions. Okay.
It needs a practice of speaking. In my town or in my area, I don't have people to interact with. So whatever I'm speaking, just by study, reading books and listening some videos and that kind of thing. Actually, environment is not like that, but I'm trying to study it, and that's why I joined CAMBLY. I thought if I take some IELTS classes from the teachers, definitely it will improve my reading skill, writing skill, listening skill.
I mean, it can and it will, for sure. This is something extra that you can do at home, because this is just, you don't need to learn grammar. I feel that you just need to learn the technique or practice the technique of answering these IELTS questions. Okay. You can get through life perfectly well. It's just speaking in the past and present. There's a way around it. But for the IELTS exam, you need to know how to answer these questions. Okay.
Actually, I don't have any plan to move abroad, not at all. I just want to give IELTS exam to improve my fluency, to improve my communication, to improve my reading, writing, speaking skills. That's why.
Good for you. I mean, it's a great, it's a great thing to have a target like that for yourself. That's my advice. If you're looking for a 9, then that's my advice and what you need to do. More idioms and colloquialisms, and a bigger grammar range. Okay.
Definitely, I think within 2 or 3 months, CAMBLY teachers will teach me.
Say again, sorry.
I have subscription of 3 months, so I'm looking forward to learn from CAMBLY teachers.
With the idioms, I would suggest trying to do, finding a list of idioms, marking off the ones that you already know, and then approaching a tutor.
If possible, send me some links or websites.
Sure, I'll be happy to do that. Yeah, happy to do that. Shaheen, with our time's almost over, so I will message you later in the message box with a link of some
Yes,
very common idioms. Okay. All right.
or whatever resources you